last one here is a film called The Jerky Boys.
Yep.
But basically, it's these two guys, and it started off. They weren't like, they're not really actors. They were they would phone people up because they're both good at doing voices and pretending to be someone else. And the main guy, John Brennan, he had one character that he called Frank Rizzo, and he'd call up like construction places and stuff like that. And it's all about them doing like prank calls. So I think someone obviously come to them and said, like, let's turn it into a movie. And what happens is, in this film, John and Kamal, both using their real names, decide to start just phoning around different places, prank calling. And one of the people they prank call is a mafia boss, played by Alan Arkin.
Yeah.
And they phone him up, and they're really, really rude to him, saying, you know, we've got a couple of boys coming into town. I want you to show them around, take him out for a meal. And he's just very, very rude. And they think it's all a joke. So they go there pretending to be the people he was phoning about. But they get themselves mixed up with the mob, and the FBI, who have been tapping the phones of the mob, think that these guys are major mafia players as well.
Yeah.
When they're not, they're just there like because of a prank. And it's got people like, it's got cameos by people like Ozzy Osbourne, Tom Jones.
Yeah.
It's very, the humour's very like, it's very like immature humour. I mean, because on IMDb the rating is 4.6 out of 10.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
it's nearly beer and pizza.
Yeah, it's beer and maybe some crust.
One piece of pizza.
No, a bit of
margarita.
A bit of crust.
Crust of the margarita.
Stuffed crust.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very like immature sort of humour, but I like it.
Comedy crime.
Yeah, I like it. It makes me laugh whenever I watch clips.
But just to put something here, it's very important how many people saw the movie. Because if it's not well advertised, as I can see here below the rating of 4.6, it's 2.6k. That means that not a lot of people saw the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe if more people watch it, the rating will grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would say, what I would say to people,
and it's 1995, man. Let's not forget.
Yeah. I would say to people to go onto YouTube and watch a few clips from the movie. There's one particular clip that always has me laughing every time I watch it.
Yeah.
It's when they get chased into a nightclub by the mafia guys, and they go running into the end cubicle, and the mafia guys go in and they're kicking the doors in, trying to find them. Yeah. And then just as they're about to kick the last door in, you hear it's like, oh, Ronaldo? Is that you, Ronaldo? Like acting like really camp. And the way they're talking, it's just it just has me crying every time. Man. It's so funny. But yeah, it's that, if you like that sort of like lowbrow humour, you know, if you like, it's definitely like you have a few friends around, you have a few beers. I think it's probably.
I can see Tom, the singer.
Yeah, Tom Jones. Yeah,
Tom Jones here.
Yeah, and
Tom Jones is here at the back.
There's a bit when they're going into the club, and Ozzy Osbourne says to them, he's like, "Where's the two guys that normally wire up my speakers and stuff like that?"
Yeah.
And he went, "Oh, because they've locked them in the back of a truck." He went, "Oh, we think they've got, they've taken them another gig.
Yeah.
They're probably on a plane out there on tour with the Monkeys." Like, the fucking Monkeys. Yeah. He's like, it was just cracks me up the way he says it. And he goes, "Don't worry," he goes, "but we can wire it up." He goes, "We could wire up anything." He goes, "We'll do." Yeah. And he's like, "Okay." He goes, "I want you to make me look good." And then as he's walking off again, he just turns around and he's like, "The fucking Monkeys."
Yeah.
That just cracks me up, man. Yeah. But it's a good film. If you want a good laugh, you leave your brain at the door. You don't need to do much thinking. It's just it's just funny. Yeah.
Just to kill the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't need a lot very complicated movies. Sometimes it's like podcast, man.
Yeah.
You just want to listen to something.
Yeah.
You can just put sometimes I have some movies which I like, and I just like to listen to them,
This is probably
I put the movie on, and I'm doing completely different stuff, but I want to listen to what they're talking because it's giving me reminders. It's kind of reminding me feeling me, making me feel that I'm in a nice place, or something happened and this reminds me of something. And I like to watch a movie, and only actually I like to listen to a movie. It's not watching it.
That's probably with this you probably like that then, because it's like a lot of it. It's basically all about their voices, because they phone people up. Yeah. So you probably wouldn't even have to see what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
Just listen to it. It's funny. Yeah. And he phones up a hospital with the nurses are like really like it's like nuns almost. And he says,
always nuns.
And he's saying like he's got like massive hemorrhoids, and he's thinking, do you treat? He goes, oh, they're coming out of my ass. He's like, she's like, please, we don't use that word. And he's like, okay, because I just want to know, do you, how do you do them? Do you jab them? Do you jab them with a hook? Or and he goes, oh, it's tearing my ass off. But she's like, hangs up the phone. It's just funny, man. It's like immature, but I'd give it a go if you can find it on DVD. Yeah, give it a go. The Jerky Boys.
Well done.